Greetings, I am Monster D, and I would like to talk to you today about crowdfunding. No, wait, come back, don't go. I'm not selling anything, not today. It's actually a show and tell day. I am going to actually show and tell you about a couple of products I recently got through crowdfunding and just recently came to me through the mail. So I just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy these really cool things that I recently procured. I'm going to take you all the way through every single thing I got, so I hope you enjoy. The first item we're going to look at is actually an album, a CD, by one of my favorite bands, A Sound of Thunder. They are a Washington, D.C. based band. They've been around for about 8 years, and they're comprised of 4 members. Lead guitarist Josh Schwartz, lead singer Nina Osagreda, bassist Jesse Keane, and drummer Chris Herron. They have made up to this point 6 full studio albums, including the one we're going to talk about today. This one is called Who Do You Think We Are? This is actually a crowdfunded covers album that they did, and so this thing was paid for by their fans. And not only that, but the track listing on here was actually selected and voted for by their fans. Check it out. So they listened to what the people had to say, and they put those songs on here. So this is very much a labor of love, and it's, you know, for the fans. So check it out. We're just gonna dive right on in and look at this. So first, look at the cover. Points in a free monster drawing to the first person to post what famous album cover they are paying homage to right off the bat. But it's not just a simple homage. Check this out. Whoa! Check that out. Special. Open up and you get to see the full demonic glory of this awesome painting. By the way, they have a standby artist who's done almost all of their album covers, named Dusan. He paints these wonderful paintings. You really should check out his other work and check out their other album covers, and he's done some fantastic things for them. So yeah, check that out. All these demons and monsters, and perhaps a familiar face or two. Yes. Going further, we open this up, and there is the CD itself right there. Nice. Check that out. Again, with the demonic, monstrous art. You know I love it. And then we go over here. Look at this. It's personalized. How cool is that? And also, check out the paint that they did on there. Sort of poking fun at all the sort of painted subgenre metal bands, and yeah, just having a good time in general with that. So, how fun. Moving along, there's actually a booklet hidden right in this little sleeve right here. Check out all this stuff. You can't download this, can ya? Now, this booklet is actually not just a booklet, but check this out. It opens up, and it's actually a mini poster of their album cover. How cool is that? Turn it around, and it's full of credits. It has, of course, the band and their thank yous and that sort of thing, and it has the track listing right here. It doesn't have lyrics because these are actually mostly well-known metal songs, and you can look up the original artists and those albums and find those lyrics that way. And what's really cool about this, and a lot of these crowdfunded projects, is you look at this area and this area down here, all these credits are actually given to people who help fund the album. A lot of crowdfunded products actually give this option to put credits right on the product from the people that helped it out. So I think that's pretty neat. Again, much more personalized. How cool is that? So yeah, that is their actual album, but that's actually not all that came with this particular package. There is also their Udaroff sticker. Udaroff, probably my all-time favorite heavy metal fictional character. He is the Demon Lord. Check that out. And beyond that, there's actually a Sound of Thunder trading card that's signed by all the band members. Check that out. And you have the non-painted member side and the painted member side over there. Not only that, but you can enjoy the latest fashion. Check this out. You have this here button, also with Uteroth again. Yes, that's right. Now, when you help fund these albums, you can be a part of the latest in heavy metal fashion. And it also came with not only this stylish pin, but also a very lovely t-shirt. You know I love it. Oh yeah, check that out. And beyond that, check this out. As it turns out, the lead singer, Nina, is also a graphic artist, and one of the awards was for her to do a custom drawing for each one of a particular tier of backers. So, look at this. This is probably the first ever drawing to appear on the Monster D page, not drawn by Monster D. She actually drew myself meeting Uteroth. How about that? Master of Monsters and Demon Lord meeting for the first time. It had to happen. Yes. So, pretty nifty, huh? All that. That's a sample of the kind of things that you can get when you crowdfund such a cool project. And now, we move on to our next crowdfunded project. This one is actually a brand new comic book. It is called Lords of the Cosmos. Lords of the Cosmos is a nod to the glorious 1980s comics and cartoons. The Lords of the Cosmos is the tale of the exotic planet Aiden, a planet lost to space and time. Here, all manner of escaped supervillains, heinous interdimensional demons, exiled earth gods, ancient bio-lizards, and corrupt war kings struggle on a hostile world controlled by a sentient, planet-wide machine. This comic book is actually chock full of stories. It actually has one large sweeping story that is essentially an introduction to this world. It plays sort of like an interdimensional documentary and then moves into some actual story. It's actually quite enthralling, and it's nice to have the old classic monster roll calls thrown in there. It also features a number of small one-off stories, each dedicated to a particular character and aspect of this world. Lords of the Cosmos was created by Jason Lennox and written by Dennis Fallon and Jason Palmetier. These are just some of the wonderful talents that are at and have passed through Ugly Studios. Also of note is the cover by Jason, as well as some work done by Piaf Maria and Danny Koulakis. Also, with this Lords of the Cosmos project, there came a couple of other items, rewards for me, in the form of a couple of really nice drawings. Check this out. This is a Lennox original drawing of the famed alien. How nice indeed, huh? Not only that, but there is also Trapjaw from the Masters of the Universe. And actually, interestingly enough, between these two universes, the He-Man and the Alien, that about sets the tone for the actual comic itself, now that I think about it. Huh. Very appropriate and very nice, huh? And now a word about the head artist and creator of this project, Jason Lennox. If you were to approach him and ask, I'm sure he would likely say he's just a humble artist who likes to draw things, but he is far more than that. He is a beacon to other creative types, drawing people around and helping them to create amazing pieces of artwork that can stand the test of time. He is a great professional salesman, always ready to give a pitch about an upcoming project. He's a great inspiration to many up-and-comers, including myself. He has a long and storied career in independent comics. If you happen to see Jason Lennox at your local convention, feel free to stop by and give him a chat. He loves to talk about his upcoming projects, as well as comic-related news, and even heavy metal. Go ahead, talk about Motorhead with him. And some other things to consider when getting into crowdfunding. Well, for one, make sure you do your research and know who it is you are sending your money towards. Make sure that you know some of their work. That you've looked up past things that they've done, and also a major thing is make sure that they've already put some work into a project they're about to fund. Very rarely does someone start a crowdfunding campaign, a successful one, with not a single iota of work done. There'll be either some, preliminary sketches or some rough drafts or maybe a demo song. I mean, depending upon the project, it'll differ, but something. There should be some indication that there is a heart beating in this project. Another thing to consider is when you think about crowdfunding, remember, it is not intended to be just an easy source of money. It actually is hard work. Many people I know have likened it to having a second job. Also to consider, remember when you get into this to go without guilt, that you shouldn't feel obligated to spend your money on every single crowdfunding project. Just make sure it's something that your heart is in, that you really want, and also that you actually can afford. And now for some quick tips about crowdfunding. The first tip is to gain trust. Make sure you get to know the person or persons you are investing in. Make sure you check out their prior work if they have any, and make sure it's something that is of a particular quality and something that you enjoy. Make sure you plan in advance. Typically when these projects come to be, they have a fair amount of time before the actual crowdfunding stops and they actually procure your funds, usually, a couple weeks to a month, so there usually is some time to plan and decide whether or not it's something you really want or something you can afford. So there's that. Also, make sure that once you do finally fund the project and it's going through and it's going to be awesome and you know it, I recommend you forget all about it. That's right, just let it go. It's going to take probably quite a long time for them to get this project through. Even if they've already started legwork on it, they're probably waiting for these funds to come in to begin a particular step or a particular level of work that only could come through the funding. So it's going to take some time from that initial pledge of money until this item comes to your door. So don't continually bug them with personal emails or phone calls. Yes, I was just calling to see if my crowdfunding project is going to come to my door this week. Yes, I know it's 2:30 in the morning. It's early. So where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Please do not do that. Now, for some quick pros about crowdfunding, well, obviously one is that you get some really cool merchandise that you can't often get anywhere else. Some unique t-shirts that you're not going to find on the Hot Topic racks, that's for sure. Also, you get to influence the market directly. With your own dollars, you get to help decide whether a project goes into this world or does not, both of which could be useful in times. Also, a really cool thing is that you often get to know your heroes. This is, like I said, a direct market. So very often these people are sending things directly to you, sending you messages. It is a very hands-on thing. So in a lot of cases, opportunities do appear to where you actually get to meet some of these people. I mean, think of actors and singers and artists and various people you grew up admiring and always wanting to meet. Well, we're in a world where things happen now where you actually can meet some of these idols of yours, some of these incredible heroes. So there's that. Well, as someone very smart once said, who incidentally happened to have had his own crowdfunding project, you don't have to take my word for it. And you don't, for today I happen to have brought some friends along with me. So, friends, how about you tell everyone who you are and what it is you do?
My name is Nina.
My name is Chris, yes.
And I'm the lead singer of A Sound of Thunder.
I'm the drummer for A Sound of Thunder. I'm the co-founder and the drummer of A Sound of Thunder.
Which is a heavy metal band located in D.C. and Northern Virginia.
Hey, true believers, I'm Jason Lennox.
Hi, my name is Mark, a.k.a. Truck Bennett. I'm Jeff Teets. I play guitar in the band My Maze. Play drums with My Maze.
I make comic books and artwork, and I like to draw things.
Hey, my name is Brian Allen.
Hi, Lily Hoy here. I'm the lead singer for the band Master Sword.
I'm a freelance illustrator. I run my own illustration business out of my home.
Hey, what's up? This is Naveed Rashid. I sing and play guitar in Iris Divine.
My name is Mary Elizabeth McCulloch. I am the founder and CEO of Project D-Day.
We're a progressive metal band from Virginia.
My name is John Gallagher from the band Raven.
Excellent. Can you tell us all a little bit about each of your most recent crowdfunding projects?
Our last crowdfunding project was for our covers album. It was a bunch of covers that fans wanted us to do, so we did an entire album of covers and we made about $32,000.
We did a Kickstarter for Lords of the Cosmos #1, which is my newest comic book that I made.
We crowdfunded our third full-length album, which is going to be out April 28th, 2017, through Kickstarter.
The last project I was a part of was a pop-up book that I created with my brother and my grandmother. We go to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware all the time for the summer, so we created a pop-up book that took people through the different landmarks of the town.
Our last project that we did have crowdfunding for was in 2016. We had a crowdfunding project through Kickstarter for our upcoming album Shadow and Steel that's going to release in 2017.
At the end of November of 2016, I launched the Journey to 10 Voices campaign, which was to raise money to give 10 people a voice through our speech generation devices, and we actually raised enough money for 13 voices, which was really exciting.
The last crowdfunding project we did was actually our upcoming record called The Static and the Noise, which should be out later this year. So that was predominantly crowdfunded, and we're very appreciative for that.
The first one, it's called the album Experimentation.
Excellent. And tell everyone, what does crowdfunding mean to each of you?
It means the possibility of doing the album Experimentation. It's, it's the way of the future. The fans love it, and if it's done honestly and done right, everybody wins. So, yay, I'm with fun.
It's a platform that allows the general public and people from all over the world to personally access your project, get excited about it, and then really join in on this journey, very similar to our theme, so that they can, one, help someone else's dream become true, and then also with ours, it's kind of like a humanitarian effort, help people in the process that need it.
I think when most people talk about crowdfunding, they talk about the business aspect of it, that it's a platform that eliminates the middleman and puts you directly in touch with the consumers who are supporting your art, etc. But I come at it from a bit of a different angle when I think about what it means to me. And on one hand, it's just a great feeling to know that there are people that really want to support you, people that really want your art to exist, and people that are willing to commit to being a part of making that happen. That's a very special thing. And the flip side of that is it really, as the artist, as the band, it really kind of creates a sense of commitment, a sense of responsibility even, that, we are so fortunate to benefit from the support of those that believe in us, that it really just makes you want to deliver the absolute best product that you can, and to really put everything you have into the art that you create.
So when we talk about crowdfunding, the thing that I like about it is that it's something where your fans can really delve into your project, and it's something they can sort of follow as it goes along, pick whatever package they're the most comfortable with. It's a little bit more personal than just buying merchandise off a table, because you really feel like you're investing in someone's project and someone's dream, but you're still getting some really cool products out of it.
The ability to do it as a crowdfunding project made the whole project so much less stressful, because we had probably about 50% of the initial cost covered by the crowdfunding. So we didn't feel like we were making as huge of a risk as it would have been. Also, I think one major benefit was that the people who did sponsor the book were really into it. They were constantly messaging us saying, when's the book coming out? We can't wait to see it. And they started telling their customers and things like that. So it created a great vibe and a lot of commitment, and also a lot of kind of organic marketing from there as well. So it wasn't just something that people were waiting to buy. It was something that they were sort of felt like they were a part of it.
Say my favorite thing about it is that it allows us to kind of make a product but feel like the people that believe in it are more directly involved with it. It's we kind of treat it like a pre-order system. We don't mark up what we sell or anything, but it just feels really cool to have that many people believe in the project that much to invest the money up front and stick with us through the process of recording and mixing an album. And sometimes it's a long wait, so it's really cool that people actually care that much.
I think it's okay if you're not you're not really shoving it in people's faces and constantly just bothering them or trying to guilt them into something. The sad part about it is that the industry is so bad right now that there has to be crowdfunding for the market. Since the digital era, there's such an oversaturation, and there's no place for people to shine, and it's kind of hard. There's no room for anyone to grow large, become big. I think it's great with all the different diversity in music, but it seems like you're never going to get those super groups anymore without some real money behind it. It takes that, and to put together events, do tours, it costs money, and if people don't come out and see it, it's even harder for you.
I wish it would be an endless stream of money, but it's not. No, it's a way for fans to support projects that they think is cool, and it's a way to build bigger things than you might be able to do by yourself. So it's a way to connect with the fans so they can make things with you. So it's a way for them to vote with their dollars, and then they get cool stuff.
Crowdfunding is an amazing tool because of the way the music business evolved or devolved, whichever way you want to think about it. It's a great way for us to, number one, connect with our fans, and number two, have an event built into it. So basically, it's a matter of people, putting their stock in us, so to speak. And it means a lot to us. We're the kind of band that we appreciate that. And we try to make sure that people understand that we do appreciate that. And it's a big help.
To us, it means making our own destiny. So if the fans want it, then we can make it happen. Because the fans, you put your money where your mouth is, and if your mouth says you want something, then you put your money there, and we actually do.
And before I forget, you can look me up at jasonlennox.com or at Lennox Artist on Twitter or on Facebook at Jason Lennox Illustrator.
Excellent, yes! thank you all, friends, for your input and your insight. And I thank all of you for viewing this video. I hope my entertainment has brought you great joy. If so, feel free to press the like button or share button or ring the bell or whatever moves along the monstrous message. More importantly, make sure you take some time to check out the websites and the creations from these excellent artists you've seen today, as well as other independent artists in and around your life. Yes, you have the ability to bring dreams to life, and you also have the ability to reap some really cool stuff. Yes. This video has been brought to you by the one, the only, the master of monsters,
Monster
Monster D.
Monster D.
Monster D.
Monster D.
Monster D!
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
And one other thing, don't forget.
Okay.